Yes, sir, we promised you a great
Gorgeous George. Here it
Freddie
comes.
Blassie, the maker of champions.
Andre, the giant. WrestleMania.
Everyone has a price.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is electric.
CWF Universe, welcome to episode 6 of CWF War. After a hellacious Halloween havoc, the stars of CWF War wasted no time. Tonight we bring to you 3 championship matches, 2 Money in the Bank qualifier matches, and a world title contendership match. And production, we've lost power. Yeah, we need power back in the arena. Folks, we're sorry, having some technical difficulties. All right, we'll back up. Okay, folks, let's get kicked off with our kickoff match. A Guts and Glory Championship match. The defending, newly crowned champion Big Daddy Vegas versus the #1 contender that earned himself a shot last week on Halloween Havoc, Johnny Rockstar. This match, one hell of a way to kick off a huge night that we have in store for us today. After a few short exchanges, Big Daddy Vegas proving his championship win was no joke, hitting Johnny Rockstar with the Vegas strip early in the match, securing the win in his title. Your winner and still Guts and Glory champion Big Daddy Vegas. Congratulations. Now into match number 2 is the first of 2 Money in the Bank qualifying matches tonight. Right now we're going to see TC Adams versus KC Luchador versus Mrpissoff for a shot at greatness, who will earn a spot in the Money in the Bank match. Bell rings and Mrpissoff starts to trade shots with TC Adams. KC Luchador running outside, immediately running for a ladder to position underneath the qualifying contract. As he is climbing up, Pissoff notices and knocks him down. With this match continues, brutalization after brutalization, but only one man has what it takes to make it to the top of the ladder. And tonight, that man was TC Adams. The closing moments of the match saw TC Adams connecting with a brutal crossbreed powerbomb before climbing the ladder and securing the win. Congratulations, TC Adams. You have secured the first shot in Money in the Bank. Yeah. Now we have a #1 contendership match for the Limitless World Heavyweight Championship. The Dream Warrior, a superstar that has so much charisma and so much to offer early in this game, facing off against a former Guts and Glory champion, Dylan Thomas, a man that is not new to this game. Everyone had their eyes set on this one. The Dream Warrior has been in some huge spots given his time in the career. Since he's debuted, he's already had #1 contendership matches. He was a part of the elimination matches, but he has big plans, showing up to the arena early, training sessions every day. This match can steal the show. Dylan Thomas begins the match by unleashing his aggression from losing his title at Halloween Havoc. This match is a shot to be the head of the show once again. And production, what in the world? This is shades of what happened last week in this title defense. No one can see anything. I need the lights. Wait. Okay, lights are back on. And the Dream Warrior is draped over Dylan Thomas. This is just like last week. The referee is counting 1, 2, but Dylan Thomas kicking out this time. Oh my goodness, Dylan Thomas not falling for this one this week. He finds it in himself to lock in the okie doke, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, your winner and new #1 contender, Dylan Thomas. Folks, I'm really sorry. We really need to apologize for the recent technical difficulties. We have no associations with the images that have been shown on the screen, and we're working diligently to get to the bottom of it. But the show must go on. It is now time for the second Money in the Bank qualifying match of the night. Blackheart versus Ray Rage and the debuting BIGSHOT. BIGSHOT looking to make a name for himself in his debut. And what a way to do that, by earning himself a spot, potentially earning himself a spot at the coveted Money in the Bank match. But that's no easy feat. Tonight he is facing a Hall of Fame in Ray Rage and an international star in Blackheart. This match starts with Ray Rage using his size, his advantage, clobbering the Blackheart with a big slam and several knife-edge chops across the Blackheart. You can hear that all over the arena. Blackheart with some attacks, but the match met its end when the debuting superstar, the Big Shot, hits both men with a devastating collarbone elbow that he likes to call the clavicle crusher, dropping both men and climbing the ladder, securing his spot in Money in the Bank. Your winner, the Big Shot. Congratulations, Big Shot. And tonight, CWF, we want to take a moment and thank our sponsors, this CWF Ass Cream, for tonight's event in the CWF Warzone in Columbus, Ohio. It is now time for the co-main event of the evening. Brandon the Franchise Buck, the new United Nations champion, defends his title after winning it in a brutal elimination chamber match against 6 other men that he's defending against the Pastor Shawn, being a promising young man who wants to be a star in CWF. That is his biggest dream. I'd also like to thank our champion Brandon Buck for doing his best to show up tonight after some travel issues. He still managed to make the match, landing only 2 hours before bell time. But he is here, he is willing and ready for a fight. The bell rings, and as expected, Brandon the Franchise Buck begins to toy with Pastor Shawn until he begins to systematically dissect the pastor, taking him down to the ground and locking his legs, trying to go for a tap out submission, but transitions to his arms. He is destroying Buck. Buck makes it to his feet and begins to land some closed fist shots to the down Pastor Shawn. This match clearly is one-sided. Buck looking for a quick finish. This also, folks, can't forget, this is a TLC match. After destroying the pastor, he sets up the ladder and climbs up the ladder, taking his time because he believes that the Pastor Shawn is down for good. But as he gets his hand on the United Nations title, the Pastor Shawn clobbers Brandon Buck in the back with a steel chair. Buck quickly dropping to his feet, the pastor unleashing chair shot after chair shot. Seemingly tired of being overlooked and underestimated, he props up a table on the outside of the ring and begins to climb the ladder. Brandon Buck still laid out, climbing. He almost reaches the title, but Brandon Buck sees the pastor climbing the ladder and he gives it his all. He gets back up to his feet and he climbs up the ladder with the pastor. And now both men are exchanging blows on top of the ladder. One man with one arm on each title. Title shot after title shot, holding on. Pastor Shawn staring right into the champion. And this is a good last shot, but Brandon Buck loses his grip to the title and falls off the ladder. The Pastor Shawn also holding on to the title, but falls off the ladder straight onto the table that he had set up on the outside. My God, this has got to be at least 20 feet. The referee declares the winner as the Pastor Shawn, but he is not responding. The medics have made their way to ringside to check on the Pastor Shawn and Brandon Buck. Are these men okay? Can we get someone down there? CWF, we will update you as soon as we hear anything. Now it is time for the moment that you have all been waiting for. What was supposed to be the main event of Halloween Havoc, the Limitless World Champion Mark Knight versus Chaos from RTS. And to endure this match is called, and to ensure that this match is called straight down the middle, BX Bluntman was made the special guest referee. So for this portion of the match, here is the referee with his decision for the match. Take it away, Bluntman.
CWF, it's your boy, BX Bluntman, coming at you with this main event results. My blunt's already lit, so I'm gonna just jump into it. So the match was awesome. Mark Knight, Darren going back and forth, swinging, heavy hitting. Didn't know which way it was gonna end. But out of nowhere, the lights go out. When the lights come to, all three of us are on the floor. Mark Knight comes to first, Darren gets up in second. I come up last. When I come up, I see these fools go at it. Me being the ref, I want to call it how I see it. So I DQ both these fools. And I guess whoever took out all three of us is the ones responsible. I guess we find out sooner or later.
What is going on with all these attacks? Looks like Mark Knight remains the Limitless World Champion, and he seems to have some type of entity on his side. Every time he's in a match or RTS in a match, something is going on with the lights. We will figure out what is targeting the RTS. Tune in next week for 2 more qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank match and so much more. I am the General Manager of War, Dave Anoa, wishing you all a good night.